How do rockets launch into space? Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered how rockets fly high above the Earth and reach outer space? It's like magic, but it's actually science. Rockets are powerful machines that take astronauts and satellites far beyond our planet. But how do they work? Let's take an exciting journey to learn how rockets launch into space. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button and hit the subscribe for more exciting content. 1. What is a rocket? A rocket is a special type of vehicle designed to travel through space. Unlike cars or airplanes, rockets don't need roads or runways. They have powerful engines that help them blast off from the ground and escape Earth's gravity. Rockets come in different shapes and sizes, but they all have one job: to carry things or people into space. There are different types of rockets. Launch rockets. These rockets take satellites and people into space. Missiles. These are military rockets designed for defense. Fireworks. These are small rockets used for celebrations. Space probes. These rockets go deep into space to study planets and stars. Cargo rockets. These rockets carry food, water, and equipment for astronauts. Rockets can be massive, like the Saturn V that took astronauts to the moon, or small, like the ones used to launch tiny satellites into space. Some rockets are even designed to return to Earth safely so they can be reused. 2. The science behind rocket launches. Rockets use a scientific principle called Newton's third law of motion, which says, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That means when a rocket pushes downward by burning fuel, it gets pushed upward into the sky. This is how a rocket lifts off and flies higher and higher. To better understand this, imagine you are sitting in a rolling chair. If you push against a wall, the chair will roll backward. The same thing happens with rockets, but instead of pushing against a wall, they push against the air and space itself. Another example is when you blow up a balloon and then let it go. The air rushing out makes the balloon fly in the opposite direction. Rockets work in a similar way, but with much more power. 3. The power of rocket fuel. Just like cars need fuel to run, rockets need special fuel to launch. This fuel burns inside the rocket and creates a huge explosion of hot gases. These gases shoot downward with incredible force, pushing the rocket upward. The more powerful the fuel, the faster and higher the rocket can go. There are two main types of rocket fuel. Solid fuel. This type of fuel is like a giant firework. Once it starts burning, it cannot be stopped. Liquid fuel. This fuel is controlled by a system of pumps, allowing scientists to turn the engine on and off when needed. Some rockets use both types of fuel to get the best performance. Scientists are also working on new fuels that are safer, cleaner, and more efficient. 4. The different stages of a rocket launch. Rockets don't go into space in just one step. They have multiple stages. Stage 1. The rocket engines fire up, and the rocket lifts off the ground. Stage 2. The first part of the rocket, called a booster, falls away after using all its fuel. Stage 3. The second part of the rocket keeps flying higher and eventually releases the spacecraft into space. Each stage helps the rocket become lighter and faster so it can reach space more easily. This method is used because carrying too much weight makes it difficult to reach high speeds. 5. Escaping Earth's gravity. Earth's gravity is very strong, which is why we don't float away when we jump. Rockets need to move at an incredible speed, called escape velocity, to break free from Earth's gravity. This speed is about 40,000 kilometers/a, 25,000 miles per hour. That's faster than any car, airplane, or train on Earth. To compare, a car's speed is about 120 kilometers/a, 75 miles per hour. A plane's speed is around 900 kilometers/a, 560 miles per hour. A rocket is 40 times faster than an airplane. Without this speed, a rocket would fall back to Earth, just like how a ball falls when you throw it in the air. The rocket must go fast enough to escape Earth's pull. 6. What happens after a rocket launches? Once a rocket reaches space, different things can happen. If it's carrying astronauts, they travel to the International Space Station, ISS. If it's carrying a satellite, the satellite is released into orbit to help with communication, weather tracking, or space research. If it's a space probe, it continues its journey to explore other planets and stars. Some rockets carry rovers that land on planets like Mars to study the environment. Others take telescopes into space, like the Hubble Space Telescope, to capture breathtaking pictures of the universe. 7. The role of astronauts in a rocket. Astronauts train for years to handle the challenges of space travel. They learn how to operate spacecraft, conduct experiments, and stay healthy in zero gravity. Before launch, they wear protective spacesuits and strap into special seats to withstand intense forces as the rocket lifts off. During launch, they experience extreme acceleration, but once in space, they'd float weightlessly. Their missions involve repairing satellites, conducting scientific research, and exploring new frontiers. They must also adapt to life in space, eating special food, exercising to maintain muscle strength, and sleeping in secured bags to prevent floating around. Their work helps advance space exploration. Astronauts also learn how to live in space. Sleeping in zero gravity, they strap themselves to a bed so they don't float away. Eating special food. Space food comes in tubes or packets. Exercising daily. To stay strong, astronauts exercise on treadmills that keep them in place. Communicating with Earth. Astronauts talk to mission control using radios and video calls. 8. What happens to the rocket after launch? Not all parts of a rocket go to space. Rockets are made of multiple sections, and as they ascend, some parts separate and fall back to Earth. The boosters, which provide the initial thrust, detach first and usually land in the ocean or on solid ground, depending on the mission. Fuel tanks, which hold the propellant, also separate once they are empty. These discarded parts either burn up in the atmosphere or are recovered for future use. Some rockets, like SpaceX's Falcon 9, are designed to return safely and land upright on platforms or the ground. This allows them to be reused multiple times, significantly reducing costs and preventing unnecessary space debris. Scientists are constantly working on new rocket technology to make space travel more efficient. In the future, rockets will land softly instead of breaking apart, making them more sustainable. This advancement will make space exploration more affordable and allow us to explore deeper into the universe. 9. Fun facts about rockets. The first rocket to send humans to the moon was Apollo 11 in 1969. SpaceX built a rocket that can land back on Earth and be used again. The biggest rocket ever built is NASA's Saturn V, which was taller than a 36-story building. Rockets can travel thousands of miles per hour, faster than the speed of sound. The International Space Station orbits Earth at a speed of 28,000 kilometers/a, 17,500 miles per hour. Some rockets carry robots instead of people, like the Mars rover. The James Webb Space Telescope was launched by a rocket to help us see deep into space. Rockets can burn different kinds of fuel, including hydrogen, methane, and kerosene. 10. The future of rockets and space travel. Scientists are working on even better rockets for the future. Some new rockets will take humans to Mars, while others will help space tourism, where regular people can visit space. Maybe one day, you'll get to ride on a rocket too. New ideas for space travel include reusable rockets, rockets that land safely and can be used multiple times, space hotels, places where people can stay in space for vacations, Mars colonization. Scientists want to send humans to Mars to live there. Interstellar travel. Scientists are dreaming of rockets that can travel to other stars. One day, rockets might even take us to distant planets and beyond our solar system. Conclusion. Rockets are incredible machines that help us explore the universe. Thanks to rockets, we can send astronauts, satellites, and robots to study the mysteries of space. Who knows? Maybe one day, you'll be part of a space mission too. So the next time you see a rocket launch on TV, you'll know exactly how it works. Keep dreaming big and reach for the stars. If you find our videos helpful, don't forget to share, subscribe, and hit the like button to support our channel.